This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
Donald Trump is very good at promising violence, suggesting, hinting, teasing at the prospect of violence. He's very good at encouraging his followers to commit acts of violence in his name. Not just the violent attempt to overthrow the United States government on January 6, 2021, not just that, but even in the 2016 campaign when he's offering to pay people's legal bills who assault, who physically harm Americans who are exercising their right to free speech. That's Donald Trump. And he's continuing to do it. And as I've said many times, and I'll keep repeating until the election, we're going to see an uptick in this type of behavior. We're going to see an uptick in incidents of violence in Donald Trump's name. Guaranteed. And the reason I say that so confidently is because I was there for 2016. I was there for 2020. And it's only getting more aggressive and ramping up. It's not psychic. It's not some premonition. It's making judgment calls about the future based on past results. What's the line on all those financial investment commercials? Past performance is not indicative of future results. Well, this is the past performance of Donald Trump is indicative of future results. And yesterday, after his lawyer was in with the appeals court, making his argument that Donald Trump cannot be prosecuted, even if he were to dispatch SEAL Team 6 to murder a political rival, Donald Trump came out and made a statement. And in it, he said, there will be bedlam. There will be bedlam in the streets or bedlam in this country if indeed a ruling doesn't go his way. I'm going to play that. And then when he went to leave, a reporter asked him, hey, whoa, you said bedlam. Can you guarantee there will be no violence? To which he lumbered out. He sauntered out like the oaf that he is, knowing what he had just done, knowing what he had just set up, knowing what he had just encouraged. First, watch his statement.
Numbers came out today that are really very mind-boggling if you happen to be Joe Biden. And I think they feel this is the way they're going to try and win. And that's not the way it goes. That'll be bedlam in the country. It's a very bad thing. It's a very bad precedent. As we said, it's the opening of a Pandora's box. And it's a very sad thing that's happened with this whole situation. When they talk about threat to democracy, that's your real threat to democracy. And I feel that as a president, you have to have immunity. Very simple. And if you don't, as an example, if this case were lost on immunity, and I did nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong. I'm working for the country. And I worked on very hard on voter fraud because we have to have free elections. We have to have strong voters. We have to have free elections. Those two things almost above all. And we found tremendous voter fraud. We have a list of it. We have some findings if you want it. The press doesn't like reporting it, but we found tremendous voter fraud, determinative voter fraud. But we worked on that. That's what I was doing. And they were talking about after. Well, nothing has to do with after I left. It was during the time. And that was what they really focused on today during the appeal. And they concede that, and everybody concedes that. And if it's during the time, you have absolute immunity.
Bedlam in the country. Also, do you think Donald Trump knows what a Pandora's box is? You think if we quizzed him, we got him on the spot and made him answer the question, he would say, oh yeah, I know what it is. More violence, more threats, more just towing to the line. Bedlam in the country. And then when asked about it, of course, he's a coward. He walked away. Watch this.
President, you just used the word bedlam. Will you tell your supporters now, no matter what, no violence?
To be expected. Should we put cartoon music to the walkout? You gotta laugh, or, you know, the alternative is not as fun. Listen, again, I want you to gird yourself, prepare yourself for the eventuality of things getting crazy the closer we get to election time. As I've said, the 2016 version of Donald Trump had to be bested by the 2020 version, and the 2020 version has to be bested by the 2024 version. He's now making arguments that he can murder political rivals as president, and that is something I, even with Donald Trump, didn't think we would see. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think about this. We can mix it up in the comments, have a conversation there. You can call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, as always, daily@dollemore.com. I would ask that you please consider supporting this work, joining the channel membership family, going to my Patreon, joining there, hitting the super thanks button. All of these are great ways to help support this work, grow this channel, reach a larger number of people with the truth, with the facts, with reason and rationality. Follow me on social media. I am at Dollemore on Twitter and Instagram and Threads and TikTok and Facebook, all of them. I'd love to see you there, and I'll see you next time. Until then, be genuine and take care of one another.